Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we learn how to solve the 4x4 PYRAMIX cube, and the cube is actually pretty easy, but you just have to be alert when you are solving those center pieces in each line, and then these pieces. Alright, so you will come to know once we come across those situations. The first thing, we solve it like the regular PYRAMIX. We start doing the matching. Let's play the match. Green here, so we need a green here, so twist till you find green. Alright, red here, twist till you find red. Green here, so twist till you find green. Great, this face is done. Move on to the next. Yellow here, so twist till you find yellow. Great, so we are sorted with the match. Now after this you have to pick a color of your choice. For example, like red or yellow or blue or green, any of these you have to pick. So for example, I pick the red. So what you need to do is you have to look for a tip. Tip means this is known as the tip. Okay, this is one tip, this is one tip, this is one tip, and this is one tip. So you need to pick such a tip which does not have the red color, because you chose the red color. Alright, so if you would choose yellow, then pick a tip which does not have yellow. If you choose blue, pick a tip which does not have blue. If you choose green, pick a tip which does not have green. Okay, so whatever color you choose, the tip should not have that color. So I am choosing red, so let's look for that tip which does not have red. Now red is over here, so we cannot choose this tip. Red is over here, we cannot choose this tip. Red is over here, we cannot choose this tip. And now we are left with this. Red is not here. Why? Because we have blue, we have yellow, and we have green. So we have to choose such a tip which does not have red. So here it is, this is our tip. Place that tip at the bottom. You did that. That opposite side will be your red face. Okay, so the opposite of bottom is top, so this is going to be our red face. Okay, so already red is here, already red is here, so we need to twist this till we get the red. Alright, but one more thing which I would prefer to do is, you see the main center of the cube, this is the main center. So I would try to bring my red along with the main center. I would be comfortable doing it like that. So red is here, and it's nowhere here. So that red is down. Alright, no worries. First I'll twist this. Alright, okay, I did that. As I said, I want the main center. Now the main center was not on the top, it is over here. What I'll do is, I'll take this down. And then the bigger chunk you can rotate. See, you can rotate this, you can rotate this, and you can even rotate this. So what I would do is, the bigger chunk I would take it up. So see, you have the red here, the red here, the red here, along with the red center, which is good. Now we come to green. Now the main center here we are looking for is green. Again, that green is red is over here, so no chances of green. There is no green here, so no chances. And blue is here, so basically that green again is down. Same thing, first I'll take the smaller part down, and then I'll take the bigger thing up. So again, green, 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 and green. Our red is just the way it is, and then automatically yellow and blue fall in place. Alright, so this is the first step, how we go ahead playing matching. Okay, after that let's do the next step, which is, what is the color that we choose? We chose red, so that color, place it at the bottom. Place that color at the bottom, like basically bottom facing you, not so bottom, but the bottom which is facing you. Okay, now after this, look at this color here. What is this color here? Look at the end, look at the tip, yellow. What is this? Red. So your what I would call it as the line center. Okay, this is, I will call this as the main center, and this is the line, you can call it as a line. So your line center also obviously has to have a yellow and a red, because red is here and yellow is here. So a yellow over here and a red over here. Now if you don't have that yellow and red, you have to look it up. How would you look it up? Just that time you place your red a little down, so you can see the yellow face. Okay, yellow face, this is level 1, this is level 1, this is level 2. So generally that color should be on level 2. On the opposite face, level 2. Let's look on the opposite face, level 2. So the one which is down, we look on the top face, level 2. So level 2 again, which one? Not the first piece but the second piece. Can you see? Level 1, this is level 2. The second piece or the fourth piece. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are there. So look for the second or the fourth. And the second and fourth have it. So when you do this, see, yellow and red are together. They are together, alright. So luckily we found it here. And yellow is already in the yellow house. Yellow is already in the yellow house, correct? This is the yellow house. Yellow is already in the yellow house. So it's a good thing. So what you need to do is, can you see, I'm doing the bigger part of my cube, my bigger chunk of my cube. I'm taking it up. I took it up. See, it was here, the bigger part of my cube. This chunk, I'm taking it up. Now that yellow and red are in this layer. Okay. So I will have this red, I will have this red touch this red. I did that. Okay. And again the bigger chunk which we moved up, we'll move it down. We did that. Now we'll just get our yellow back. This yellow over here, take the center and bring it back. So look, our red and our yellow is sorted. So our red yellow line center sorted. Now from this side of the red, let's go to the other side of the red. So red is here and we have green. So we need red here and green here. So again just hold your cube a bit like that. Go to your second line, line number 1, line number 2. In that you have to see either piece number 2 or piece number 4. So let's see piece number 2. Red blue. We don't need a red blue, we need a red green. What is this? Yellow green? No. So it's okay. If you don't find, turn. Right? So this was that red blue which we don't need. Now this is red green, correct? We need the red green. Green is luckily in the greenhouse, so it's good. So again take the bigger chunk up, bring the red to the red and bring that red down. Good. And now again we need to set our tips. So the green tip, you just set it here. Great. Now don't worry about your centers. Don't worry about your main centers at all for the moment. Alright. So we have sorted yellow red. We sorted yellow. We sorted the red yellow. Now we sorted the red green. Now we'll sort the red blue. So again, hold your cube a bit like that and look on the second line, piece number 2 or piece number 4. Piece number 2, wow, luckily. And again blue is in the blue house, right? So blue is in the blue house. So take the bigger chunk up, move this here, let the red touch red and bring that bigger chunk down, right? And then get your blue tip back. There we are. Alright. So blue, 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 yellow, 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 green, 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 red, red, red. And also that we need to check our centers, the line centers. Yes, the red and yellow line center is sorted. The red and green line center is sorted. And the red and blue line center is sorted. Now sometimes you will come across a situation when you have to place the line center pieces. Like for example, for red and yellow, we sorted the red and yellow. Then for the red and green. Let's sort the red and green. Okay, so this is the red and green, right? But what we need is green with the greenhouse. So first you match the green with the green. Okay, green has come to the greenhouse. Now take this bigger chunk up. Okay, because it has come on the right hand side, we'll take a left hand side chunk up. Alright, now this red has to match this red, so we move this over here, and the left hand side chunk which was moved up, we'll move it down. Okay, so our red yellow is fine, our red green is fine. Now we have to set our red and blue. So look for the red and blue. Again, here is the piece, red and blue. Blue has to touch the blue house. See, here it is. So blue has to touch the blue house. So bring it to the blue zone. Now, because it's on the left side, we'll take the chunky right hand side up. This red should touch this red. We did that. Because the chunky right hand side was taken up, we bring it down. Okay, so this was like one of the cases when the piece doesn't directly land up in the same house. How do you handle it? You may also come across this situation like this. For example, the middle center line piece is done, like red and green. Now we move on to the next color. For example, red and yellow. So we need a red and yellow here. So as I mentioned earlier, it should be in the second line, piece number 2 or piece number 4. So let's look for it on the second line, piece number 2 or 4 for red and yellow. So we have a red and blue, we don't need it. We have a green and blue, we don't need. So we'll rotate. Sorry. Now this is yellow and blue, we don't need. Again red, blue, we don't need. Rotate. Blue and green, we don't need. So basically our piece is not anywhere on the second line, position 2 and position 4, right? So what you need to do is, just now we were holding the cube with red down, yellow on top. So when you cannot find it in the second line with piece number 2 and 4, all you need to do is hold it the other way, yellow down, red on top. Alright, yellow down, red on top. Because we didn't find it like this, with red down, yellow on top on the second line, then just hold it like that, yellow down, red on top. Now look for the second line, piece number 2 or 4. Piece number 2, red, green, no, not this one. Red, yellow. Luckily red is in the red house, and so we take the bigger chunky side, left side on top. This yellow comes to yellow, and then we take it down, and then just match your red. Okay, so we got our red, yellow. Now again let's keep our red down. So red, yellow is done, red, green is done. Now we'll do our red, blue. So again look on the second line, here it is red, blue, but blue is not in the blue house, so we'll first get it to the blue house. Now it's on the left, so we'll take the chunky right hand side up, bring red and match it to this red, and because the chunky right hand side was taken up, we'll bring it down. So look, our center line pieces of red, blue, red, yellow and red, green are sorted. So this is how you this is the second step. The first step was the external tips which we looked for, and then we picked up a color of our choice, and then a tip which does not contain that color, keeping that tip down, and then going ahead and solving the center line pieces and I've showed you all the different situations how you need to handle it. Now after this, again we'll keep our red down and we'll complete the entire line. This entire bar will complete. So this has red, this has green, which means we need red and green all the way through. Correct? We need red and green all the way through. So you need to fill in this piece and you need to fill in this piece. So how do we do that? Look for that red and green piece one at a time. Like if you are solving this, any one piece at a time we'll fill in. First we'll fill in this or we'll fill in this depending how it is placed. So where do you look for this piece? Again you look for this piece in not line number 1. This is your line number 1. So again it will be in line number 2. Look in and listen to me carefully. Either in line number 2 or in line number 3. Either in line number 2 or in line number 3. If it is line number 2, it could be piece number 1 or piece number 5. If it is line number 2, it is piece number 1 or piece number 5. If it is line number 3, it could be piece number 1 or piece number 3. I'll repeat again. Now after you are done with the placing of the center line pieces, you need to complete the entire bar. So keep the color of your choice, the one which we had selected. In my case red over on the down side which is facing you, and look across. So you need to fill in a red green and a red green here. So one at a time we'll look. We'll first see the second line. In the second line it has to be piece number 1 or piece number 5. If it is not on the second line, piece number 1 and 5, we will move to the third line, piece number 1 or piece number 3. Alright, first we'll do that. So let's look for the red and green second line. Is it red and green? No. Is it red and green? No. Let's rotate then. Is it red and green? No. Is it red and green? No. So basically it's not in the second line. So we'll go to the third line which is over here, and now look if it is a red and green. Is it a red and green? No. Rotate. Is it a red and green? Yes. And green has come to the greenhouse. Look, this green has come to the greenhouse. Okay. And which side is it? Left. So our chunky right hand side piece, the bigger chunk of the right hand, take it on top. You did that. Have this red meet this red, have this red meet the red. Okay. Bring this red down. So look, our red and green is filled. And again bring your green. If you want, take your center. If you don't, it's okay. You did that. Great. Now another red and green has to be filled in here. So again second line, look for it number 1 or on number 5 position. Is it there? No. Is it there? No. Is it there? No. So it's not in the second line, so we'll go to the third line for piece number 1 and 3. Let's look for piece number 1 and 3. Let's turn. Is it there? No. Is it? No. Is it? No. It's not. So if it is not here, if it is not in the second line, piece number 1 and 5, or on the third line, piece number 1 and 3, same thing. Red is down, green is up, right? So just invert. Green is down, red is up. Now look for that same thing on line number 2 or line number 3. So let's begin with line number 2. Red and we are looking for the red and green. Okay. Not here. Yes, here it is. Now which side is it? It's on my right side. Okay, and on the lower level. So the smaller chunky piece I'm taking up. I'll have the green match the green. I'll bring the smaller chunky piece back down, and I'll bring my tip back. The red tip back. Okay, again put your red down. So look, you can see your entire red line is sorted. Great. Now we'll move to the other side of red. Red and blue. So you need to fill in a red and blue here, a red and blue here. So first preference, with red down, first preference with red down, line number 2, piece number 1 and 5 we look. No, no, rotate. No, obviously no. No, correct. So it's not on the second line, so then we move on to the third line, piece number 1 or 3, red and blue. No, no, rotate, red and blue. Yes, it is there. Which side is it? On the left. So your chunky right hand side piece goes up. Because it is on this level, have this red come to this red house, correct? Because the chunky right hand side was taken up, bring it down. Very good. And the blue tip back in position. Great. Alright, one more red and blue needs to be filled in. Again look, second line. Anywhere do we have a red and blue? We don't. So we'll go to the third line. Do we have it? No, 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 no. So because if it is not with the red down, blue up, same thing, blue down, red up, same process. Look for the second line, red and blue. Yes, it is. Now because blue is down, red is here, we need to bring red to the red house. We need to bring red to the red house. So we brought this red to the red house. Which side has it come? Right side. So we'll take that little one, the little left hand side piece up. Have this blue come to the blue house, and because the little left hand side was taken up, bring it down, and luckily the tip is in place. So now again back in place and check. The entire red line is sorted. Our entire green is sorted, red green. Now red blue is sorted. Now we'll go to the other side, which is red yellow. Same process. Look on level 2, piece number 1 and 5, and I can see it over here. So because it's the yellow house, yellow comes to the yellow house first. Alright, because it's on my right, my tiny left hand side comes up. This red will come and meet this red, and now because the tiny left hand side was taken up, it comes down, and luck by chance this has come back in place. One more, red and yellow. Look, okay, here it is on level 3, third piece, and it is on my right side. Level 3, it's on my right side. So I'll take the chunky left hand side up. Now this red, I'll bring it to this red, and then I'll bring again the red down and get the red back in place. So you see the entire red zone. Do not bother about the center for the moment. This center thing will be sorted at the end with one algorithm. Okay. So red, yellow, and that algorithm is simple. It's like we do it always. Okay, red with yellow full line, red with green full line, and red with blue full line is sorted. Once this is sorted, put your red down. Okay, now the next step, how do we go ahead? So after we keep that red down, minus the center piece. Okay, keep it down. Your next is to see that which is facing you. Okay, in my case green is facing me, so you have to see line number 2. Okay, this is line number 1, so you have to see line number 2, piece number 2 and piece number 4. In after you do this, see the color which is facing you. On that face, look at line number 2, the piece number 2 and piece number 4. Like basically you need to have headlights. Okay, so headlights means any color twice. So like 2 blues or 2 greens or 2 yellows. Okay, you need to have those because red is already down. Okay, so either 2 blues or 2 greens or 2 yellows, which is not the case right now. So we have to create that situation. So how do we create that situation? Let's go and check that. Same thing, line 2, piece number 2. First see what is it? Blue here. Okay. What is it? Green here. Okay. Actually, what do we need? Ideally, we are looking for what color is this? Green. And what color is adjacent? Yellow. So we need either a green, yellow to come in this position. We need either, because this is the greenhouse and yellow. So in line 2, we need position 2 green, and in the next face, which is the adjacent face, we need line 2 position number 4 to have the same color which they have. So green and yellow. So this is not the case. So okay, we look at the next. So line 2 position number 4 and the adjacent face position number 2. So basically we need green and blue, which is not. So when you do not have that kind of situation, move around the cube and see if you can find anything. Like basically now we need blue and yellow. Is it happening? No. Here we need yellow and green. Is it happening? No. So you have the liberty to twist this chunk where these pieces are at. Okay, that level 2, you have the liberty to do it till you find a match. So let's do that. Let's find our match now. Yellow and green. Okay, where is green? Green is here. So even if I do this, check it out. Okay, if I do this, is yellow with yellow and green with green? No, it's not correct. All right, we cannot take it. Even though they are in the color combination, yellow has to be, this yellow has to be here and this green has to be here. So this is flipped. We cannot consider this. Okay. Now yellow, blue. Yellow is touching yellow, but this is blue. We need green, so we cannot consider it. Okay. So we are back to this one. Now let's see over here. Yellow and green. Is yellow and green here? No, we need a yellow, blue. Now this is blue and this is green. We don't need a blue and, sorry, this is blue and yellow. We need a blue and green. What if we do this now? Look, blue is with blue, green is with green. Can you see? This blue. We are looking at the condition where line 2, piece number 2 is the same color. Yes, it is. Here. Line 2, piece number 4 is the same color as it is. Yes, it is. So we have found our ideal case where blue is touching the same color, that green is touching the same color. Okay. If you want, you can twist the upper part. If you want, you can twist the upper part and set it as per the tips. Okay, I have done that. Okay. Now look at this. This blue and green, the piece which we form the pair, keep it behind. Okay, keep it behind. I have kept it behind. All right. Now do right down, left down, right up, left up. Okay, you did that. And now you see that your red is disturbed. No problem, we'll get it back in place because it's on the left hand side and our yellow along with red is disturbed. We'll bring our yellow to match yellow. The chunky red portion on the left, we'll take it up. We'll have this red match the red and we'll take this down. So once again we are sorted. Now look, I have got headlights. Can you see? Two blues, line 2, position 2 and 4. I've got headlights, 2 blues, 2 yellows, 2 greens, correct? And my red is just the way it was. Alright. So after you find your headlights, take those headlights to the respective color zone. So like green is over here, so I'll take green to the green zone. Sorry, I did that. In the same way, everything else has fit in the same zone, right? The yellow headlights belong to the yellow, the blue belong to the blue, the green belong to the green. And now the upper part, again the tips, as per the tips, the color is green, so rotate till your green comes. So you have the green baseline, you have the headlights, and then you have your this green tip. Okay, in the same way this applies for blue. In the same way this applies for yellow. Now again with red down, look at this color. This is our headlights, correct? This is our headlights. Now these two are still not sorted. We have sorted our headlights, but we have not sorted line to piece number 1 and piece number 5, correct? So let's sort that out. What color is this? Blue. What color is this next one? Green. So we need a blue and green, correct? Don't go by what you just see. Just because it is blue, oh wow, our blue is complete. No, it's not. Look at the color adjacent, green. So you need a blue and green. So that color you will find it up here. Okay, you will find it up here. So look for that blue and green. Is this blue and green? No. Rotate. Is this blue and green? No. Rotate. There, blue and green. So bring the blue touching the blue. Okay, I did that. Okay, the blue is touching blue. Now this is the piece which needs to we need to get rid of this, right? So it's on our left hand side. So left down, bigger right down, small left up, bigger right up. Okay, but again our red blue is disturbed. That red is here. So take this blue back to the blue house. You did that. The chunky right side red, take it up. Bring that red back to the red, and now the chunky right side, take it down. Match the tip back. Okay, so look, our blue and green is sorted here. Now sort the other color, blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. So it will be over here. The color you are looking for, blue and yellow, will be here. So rotate till you find a blue and yellow. There it is, blue and yellow. So have the blue, touch the blue. Okay, we need to get rid of this one, correct? So put the tiny right hand side down. So small right down, big left down, small right up, big left up. Okay, again our red is disturbed, red and blue is disturbed. Here it is. So have the blue come to the blue zone first, correct? Because it's on the right, we take our chunky left up. Have the red, match red, and bring the chunky left back in place. Bring the tip back, blue tip back. Okay, so look, our second line, piece number 1 and piece number 5 along with the headlights is sorted. Now move to the next. Now this is sorted, so need to sort this. This is yellow and green. So we need a yellow green. This is flipped, but here is the piece. Here is the piece. It's on the next level. Always it will be on the next level. So yellow should touch yellow. That's great. It's on the left side, and we need to get rid of this. So the tiny right down, big left down, tiny right up, big left up. Okay, so our red and yellow is sorted. Here it is. Bring the yellow to the yellow house. Take the chunky left up. Red should meet red. Bring the chunky left down. That's great. And rotate the tips. So see, our line on the yellow face, line to piece number 1 and piece 5 are sorted. Here also piece number 1 and piece number 5 are sorted. So basically, along with the headlights, even piece number 1 and 5 for each zone is sorted. So that's our completion. Now we've got headlights here, we've got headlights here, we've got headlights here. So pick any face of your choice. Pick any face of your choice. See, our bottom is still not sorted, alright, remember that. So pick any face of your choice. For an example, like, okay, I'll face blue. Alright, I'll face blue. Now we need to sort this headlight. So the algorithm to sort this is very simple. R U R I U R U R I. So solve it once and see if you get your blues. If you don't get it in the first go, do it one more time. Okay, and when I say U, I mean this U, because this is the level which we need to clear, correct? So let's do that. R U R I U R U R I. Now look, this got sorted in the first go. Sometimes as I said, it will not be sorted in the first go. Continue with it on the second run. In the second run, it will surely be sorted. Now look at the entire cube. You see everything else minus the centers are sorted. Now earlier we had the red center, with one thing left. Here are green centers sorted. So whichever center is sorted, whichever center is completely sorted, keep it down. Keep it down. Okay. Now we have to sort the main center. Now the algorithm, listen to me very carefully. The algorithm for the main center is R U R I U R U R I U. Okay. R U R I U R U R I U. So we'll do that, and when I say the U move, I mean this, because this is the thing which we need to deal with. Okay, so any face, but remember the completed face, the entire one with the center completed should be at the bottom. Alright, so if I want to face blue, I'll face blue. I want to face red, I'll face red. If I want to face yellow, I'll face yellow. Anything. So let me face red. Okay, let's do that. Now I'll do R U. Okay, remember this level. U R I U R U R I U. Okay, I did that. Okay, now red all the way through. So obviously we need red tips. Do not look for this. This is not what we are looking at. We have at all times we have matched the tips, correct? So we have to match the tips. Just because you see red, you are like, oh wow, now only this is left. No, this is not what we are looking for. If there is red here, if we have the red headlights, we need our red tips back. So we are back to square one, where we need to again sort this, correct? We need to get the reds back. So again facing this red, same thing, R U R I U R U R I till it becomes red. So maybe you have to do it once, or then maybe second time again. Let's do it. R U R I U R U R I. Is it sorted in the first? No. So let's do it again. R U R I U R U R I. Now it is sorted. So now red, green, yellow and blue. Now my yellow is the color which is completed, so I'll put it down again. Whichever color is completed, put it down. Now the same thing, we need to get rid of the center. So the R U R I U R U R I U. Alright, and when I say U, remember I'll be handling this part. Okay, let's do it again. R U R I U R U R I U. I did that. Okay, but I need, because this is blue, my headlights are blue, so my tip has to be blue. Again headlights, so I need to get the blues here. So R U R I U R U R I till I get my blue completely done. R U R I U R U R I. Is it done? No. R U R I U R U R I. Is it done? Yes. Now let's look at our cube. Blue, yellow, green and red. Now what is the thing which you notice is everything is done. Now only centers need to be swapped, correct? So if you pick any face, like if I'm picking the red face, red has the green center, so go to your green face and see what's happening. Green has the red center, which means these are the two faces which you need to deal with. Even if you don't see the red face, let's catch the yellow face. Yellow has the blue center, so go to the blue face. Blue has the yellow center, which means we'll deal with blue and yellow. So we'll like keep one color down and the other on top. So whichever color contains the center, so that one color will be up and the other will be down. So like yellow up with blue down, or we can have blue up with yellow down, but we cannot have this. Okay, we cannot have this because it does not make sense. You need to have the colors, one flipped color up and the other flipped color down. So for example, red and green. So I will not hold my cube like that. I will hold it with the green down, or I will hold like basically red up, green down, or I will hold green up, red down, whichever way I'm comfortable. But as long as the two colors, the ones which need to be swapped, they have to be one up, one down. Very simple. Write down. Now look, when I'm saying write down, the one with the center, okay, the big main center piece, I'm taking it that way. Right down, left down, right up, left up. Second round, let's do it. Right down, left down, right up, left up. Third and final round. Right down, left down, right up, left up. And look, your 4x4 PYRAMINX is sorted. So if you like this video, please give me a like, share and subscribe to my channel in case you haven't, and please float this video so that many people get to learn. It's really simple. There is no such rocket science. You only need to just handle it, keeping in mind that all your tips at the same time have to be in the same house. And I've given very clear instructions, level 1, level 2, level 3, how it is supposed to be, position number 1, position 2, 3, 4, 5, everything under the sun. Alright, so thank you very much, and yes, I would really appreciate if this video floats as much as it can. Thank you.